Well, what you need in order to set up a water shrew survey is lengths of ordinary plumber's tubing. It's just white plastic. We use white because it's easier to find after you've laid it, because when it's been left in the vegetation for 2 weeks, it's probably been grown over and would be difficult to see if it was a sort of dark green colour, for example. And what you need to do is cut 20 centimetre lengths of the tubing, and then in order to set up the trap you can use either netting or you can use bits of old tights to close off one end, and you just pull the piece of fabric over the end, and you can fasten it with a simple elastic band, and if necessary you do a double loop on the elastic band, and it's quite nice and secure that way. Now the reason we close off one end is because it prevents the bait from being lost or slipping out of the end. It stays within the tube, so that if an animal does enter the tube, having sniffed out the bait, it actually has to crawl all the way to the end. The water shrew's habit tends to be to actually eat the bait while it's in the tube, and as it's eating it deposits feces. But of course the same thing would apply to a mouse or to a different species of shrew coming into the tube. But we're fortunate because water shrew feces are very distinctive from those of other rodents and other shrews. So what we will do is we'll just leave this with a bait for 2 weeks by the river bank, and then we'll come and check each tube for shrew droppings, and hopefully water shrew droppings.